Ja Leute, herzlich willkommen zu einem anderen Spiel. So, es geht weiter mit Sport, mit NFL 2024, das neue Spiel für die große Next Gen. Ja Leute, das Spiel gibt's auch für die Xbox Serie X und S und natürlich für die PlayStation 5 und für die PC. Ja, und wir gucken mal, wie da so die Grafik ist. Sind wir mal gespannt. Ja, dieses Sport Championship, wie gesagt, ist ja zurzeit auch fett groß in den Fernsehen. Ja, und jetzt machen wir auch ein bisschen hier Fernsehen, ein bisschen Werbung. So Leute, wir spielen hier auf die PlayStation 5. Wir legen los. Viel Spaß! Okay, das ist schon mal so, wie gesagt, ein Test. Oh. Ah. Okay. Ja. Das brauchen wir nicht. Das wollen wir mal richtig spielen hier.
This disables skill-based passing and uses the classic Madden. I can teach you how to get paid. Yellow, yellow.
Boah. Immer diese Anleitung, ey.
There are multiple ways to pass the ball in Madden. This enables control.
Ach so, warte mal. Ja, das ist jetzt wieder Training. Ja, mach. Jetzt. Okay. So.
Try all the ways to sling it. This disables skill-based passing.
Aha. So Leute, jetzt legen wir mal richtig los hier. Multiteam, Superstar. So. Ja, wie gesagt, wir spielen es auf der PlayStation 5. So, Quali, Performance, Qualität wollen wir. So, Superstar. Mal zurück hier. Online, Super Bowl, Pro Super Bowl, Pro Super Bowl. So. Kann man hier die Mannschaft auswählen. Ready. Ready. So, dann legen wir mal los.
The showcase of the best players in the NFL is coming up as we celebrate the latest edition of the Pro Bowl. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, boy, it was a staple on the NFL calendar for so many years, and now it's back. The AFC and the NFC and the NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Get ready to settle in for an entertaining 4 quarters. The AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone who needs less introduction than any player in the league. A Super Bowl champion, the league's most valuable player for a second time, Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back is Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Pro Bowl safety Buda Baker picking it off. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pollard again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction,
fast am Ziel.
that's often the end result.
Scheiße. What? Oh, meine.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC
posted 62 points.
Pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. So now the AFC offense here coming back out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Flop.
It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. A big play there for the AFC. 42 yards. Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year. It's Nick Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score NFC 7, AFC nothing.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The AFC with a football here to begin the second quarter. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Throw is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Chubb. Gonna be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, he fakes a spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. but it doesn't work out.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll run for it. Chubb. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this NFC defense comes up big time with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. This fielded right at, and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Was macht denn da?
And he will take this back. A fumble return for an NFC touchdown. So they get the win score, kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Ja, war nicht gut.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Ja, Leute, das war ein kleiner Test. So, Leute, wenn ihr sowas mögt, Richtung NFL, gibt es auch im Fernsehen und gibt es auch für das Spiel für 2024. Ja, Leute, für die ganzen großen Next Gen hier. So, Leute, wir machen einen kurzen Cut, dann geht's gleich weiter hier. Also, bis gleich. Weiter abonnieren und kommentieren und mich unterstützen. Bis gleich.